Welcome to Top 10 Arts Lists here at Mystic Ashram. I'm Megan. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're looking at 10 trivia tidbits about astrology, Part 1. Number 10. The Western story of astrology cites the Chaldeans for refining the art as we know it today. Simultaneously, astronomy was also being formed as a science by the Chaldeans. Number 9. The ancient Chaldeans worshipped the moon, and their zodiac was called the houses of the moon. This is much the same form of lunar astrology as Eastern Vedic astrology still uses today. Number 8. According to the ancient Greek historian Pliny the Elder, the study of the heavens to foretell events such as eclipses is traditionally the business of women. Number 7. Unlike the general belief of the ancient world at the time, Pliny, it said he believed the women used calculations and observation to make their predictions rather than ritual magic, and that the eclipse was not summoned by the astrologers, but rather just predicted. Number 6. Pliny states, "The most part of the common people have been and are of the opinion that all the same is done by enchantments, and by the means of some sorceries and herbs together, both sun and moon may be charmed, and enforced both to lose and recover their light, to do which feat women are thought to be more skilful and neat than men." Number 5. Pliny credited both the goddesses Medea and Circe with special powers over the lights of heaven. Number 4. The goddess Sebel is derived from the Chaldean goddess Subultu, also known as the Celestial Virgin, making up the constellation Virgo. Number 3. Another name for astrology is Methesis, the learning or mother wisdom. The Chaldean astrologers were known as Mathematicae, or learned mothers. Number 2. Origen, also known as Origenes Adamantius, was a Christian priest who lived from 185 to 254 AD. Origen was an Egyptian who wrote in Greek and exerted a heavy influence on the early Greek church. He was initially canonized, however, 3 centuries after his death, he was declared a heretic for the Gnostic overtones of his writings. Origen says, "The stars are intelligent spirits, able to foresee the spirits, able to foresee the future, and communicate their knowledge by their observed motions." Number 1. Much later, St. Thomas Aquinas agreed with Origen when he wrote, quote, "Man's fate is the power exerted by the stars in their movements," end quote. Number 1. After St. Augustine said that astrology must be expelled from all Christian nations, the Council of Toledo prohibited it within the Church. Despite this, in the 12th and 13th centuries, papal activities were arranged according to the work of astrologers. Finally, here's a super bonus fun fact. After St. Augustine said that astrology must be expelled from all Christian nations, the Council of Toledo prohibited it within the Church. Despite this, in the 12th and 13th centuries, papal activities were arranged according to the work of astrologers. The zodiac was associated with the 12 apostles, and a book, the Zodiacus Christianus, compared the zodiac to stages in the human lifespan and the 12 virtues. Please stay tuned for part 2 of our 10 fun facts about astrology. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. And you can be credited on the end of all of our videos by subscribing as a patron to Patreon. Thank you so much for all your support of Mystic Ashram, and many, many blessings.